Hi, my name is Timlesh Bandala. Today topic is managing partitions and file systems. What is partition? Partition is a mean to drive in a single hard drive into many multiple logical drives. A partition is a continuous set of blocks and any drive that are the thread as an independent disk. A partition table is an independent that reloads sections of the hard drive to partition. These are the partition concept and why you have multiple partitions. Encaps your data since file system corruption is the local to a partition. You stand to lose any sum of your data if an accident across. And next topic is the structure of the disk partition. The structure of the disk partition is we go with MBR and GPT. GPT means guide partition table. MBR means master boot recorder. System is on the disk where OS is installed will have the first partition is as MBR or GPT. Master boot recorder which contains two important utilities IPL and PIT, okay, which supports up to 2 TB of disk size. And go with GPT guide partition table which also contains IPL as well as PIT, supports up to 2 terabyte, okay, 1024 exabyte and 1 zettabyte. That are the GPT. Simple thing is less than 2 TB OS selected the MBR, more than 2 TB OS selecting GPT. That's the simple concept of GPT guide part master boot recorder and GPT's guide partition table. And we have one disk and I will show you that how to create and we go with another one. Master boot recorder have three primary partitions, one extended have logical partitions L1, L2, L3, and GPT's guide partition table is creating 128 primary partitions per disk, more than 2 TB HDD. And next one is file system. File system was ext1, ext2, ext3, ext4, and XFS file system. And ED drive will be shown as dev HDA and /dev /HDAB, and we add with A, B, C, and we create 1, 2, 3, and we add A, B, C, and #dev means it contains the devel files. It's a file system of the Linux. And SCSI SATA will be shown as /dev /SDA and /dev /SDB and C. These are the same. And ED shows the HD and easy SCATA shows the SD. This is the difference between ED and SATA. SCSI and virtual memory size. I will tell you 1 byte into 1 byte into binary digit, okay, and 8 bytes into 1 byte, 1024 bytes into 1 kilobyte, 1024 kilobytes into 1 megabyte, 1024 megabytes into 1 gigabyte, 1024 gigabyte into 1 terabyte, 1024 terabytes 1 petabyte, 1024 petabyte into 1 exabyte. These are the various memory sizes and system types. If the system is BIOS, we can use master boot recorder. Okay, BIOS master boot recorder. And if the system as UEFI is advanced, BIOS advanced version is UEFI. Okay, and we can use enter GPT, MBR and GPT also. And the category of disk partition I will telling already. Every disk can have only three primary partitions. Okay, first one is primary partition, second one is extended partition, third one is logical partition. And these are the disk identification. Different types of disk will be having different internals in Linux. ED drive, ED, SATA, SCSI, SAS, SSD, and virtual drives. Virtual drives show /dev// VD for virtual drive. VD means virtual drive. We can create also VDA, VDB, VDC, and we have creating some partitions. And ext2 minimum size is 16 GB to 2 TB, and ext3 is the uh, maximum is 2 TB to 16 GB to 2 TB. And ext4 is maximum is 16 TB to 1 EB. And we use ext4 because present we are using in environment ext4, that's a 16 TB terabyte, 16 terabyte to 16 GB to 16 terabyte and 1 EB. ext4 XFS file system. XFS file system is 16 TB to 8 EB, terabyte to exabyte, and 16 exabyte. Okay, 16 exabyte. This is the maximum, minimum, and maximum sizes of XFS. And the next topic is what is journaling. A journaling file system is a file system that keeps track of changes hot yet common to the file system, and main part by recording the good as to such changes in a data structures know as well as journal. That is the journal. And mounting is it's a method of attaching a disk to another disk to the file system in order to access the partition, and its file system is known as mounting. And files which is the related to mounting in Linux, first one is /etc/mnt/etc/ it contains all configuration files in Linux. That's the meaning of /etc/dev is it contains device files, and /etc/mnt is it's default mount point, and these are the not permanent mount point. If your system is a restart, and our mounting point will be unmount, and /etc/d is the permanent mount point. We can mount in this file. Okay, I will show you in further class. It is the file system which keeps information about the permanent mount points. FS step. It is FS step. VFAT is commonly used on removable drives and other storage devices that needs to be a complicable, which different operating systems include Microsoft, Windows, and Mac OS and Linux. I will show you this also. Wait, I will show you. First thing is then I will show you temporary mount points. etc mtab. Then see, this is the temporary mount points in our system, and I will show you permanent mount points. /etc means it contains configuration files, yes tab, and then see this is the permanent mount points for our system. And I will show you mount also. mount mount, then see our mount, and we want mount one directory. The use the command is mount, and we want unmount the command, unmount the directory command is unmount. These are the today whole topic of the managing partitions and file systems. These are day one. I will show you part two, and this is the part one. Thanks for watching.